Buenas noches and welcome to Mexico City for the 10th edition of the Automotive Logistics and Supply Chain Mexico Conference. And as you might see from the crowd behind me, we have a record attendance. We've never had more people coming together at once to talk about the present and future of the automotive logistics and supply chain industry here in Mexico. We'll have a big focus on nearshoring. We're going to have a big focus on capacity, and of course, a big focus on what's going to happen in the future. I'd like to just take the next minute or so to tell you a little bit more about what you can expect at Automotive Logistics and Supply Chain in Mexico. Because we've put together a program and a set of videos and interviews and highlights to really dig into some of the challenges we're facing. 2024 is likely to be a record year in production, a record year in exports, and perhaps even a record year in investment across the supply chain. We're seeing new ports develop. We're seeing new players come into the market. Production go well beyond pre-pandemic levels. And we're still seeing a lot of the logistics issues that, of course, face that, which need to be solved and addressed if nearshoring and localization are to increase. But of course, there is a certain uncertainty lingering on the horizon. One is the market and uncertainty in the global economy, what's going to be happening with levels of EV, what players are strong or not. And Mexico, of course, as an export market, has to face that. And on the other hand, of course, there is the geopolitical situation that we face here, both with the new administration in Mexico and especially with the new administration coming in the US. Will we see tariffs implied? Will we see changes at the border? Will we see a full renegotiation or even drop of USMCA when it's up for renewal in 2026? These are all questions that are understandably on the table. They are not questions that we can all answer right now. However, we do have the experts and the community that can help to address and mitigate some of the issues and uncertainty ahead. Over the next 2 days, we'll have keynote speeches and panels focus on topics like nearshoring, focus on topics like trade compliance and changing trade regulations, on the changing logistics network for ports, for vehicle export and import. We'll be looking at cross-border and everything that happens there, and looking at talent, the importance of talent and retention in Mexico. All of these things that make a great supply chain, in which we have a great supply chain in Mexico, but which will become even more important in this age of uncertainty. So it's going to be one of my jobs, along with my colleagues here, to guide you on that path. Follow us on LinkedIn, and you'll be catching highlight videos. You'll be seeing Red Sofa interviews with our key speakers and experts. Follow our live blog on Automotive Logistics, automotivelogistics.media, and you'll see insights from our many sessions and key trends that we're picking up in the market. Again, we can't answer every question. We don't know exactly what is going to happen, but we do know that working together will become much more important in this age of uncertainty. And behind me, and from what we'll bring you over the next couple of days, we'll be bringing that community together even more to look ahead and share the optimism that is so obvious in the Mexican automotive industry and logistics industry, and which we see even amidst this uncertainty, and which we're so excited to share with you. So looking forward to talking about it with you and sharing more. Follow us here, and you'll have plenty more where that came from. Muchas gracias.